So I think this is gonna be my favorite YouTube video I ever made, even though I haven't even made my first 100 YouTube videos yet. But it's gonna be the best one I feel like I ever made, right? So today we're gonna talk about belief and the power of belief, right? So I got some stories for y'all, right? So the story I'm gonna talk about today is that I had a guy friend, right? Good guy friend of mine, is great dude. I met him when I ran track in college. I was never a good athlete in track, but my friend was a great athlete, right? So before he transferred colleges, he went to a school that was he was always a good athlete, but the school he went to, I don't know was it the coaching or the environment or what it was, but he didn't really perform that good, right? He wasn't really doing too good, right? But when he transferred schools, right? After that, his first year at the school he was at, he was telling me like, bro, I'm gonna be an All American. I'm gonna make nationals. I'm gonna really get to it and make nationals. This and that. I'm like, it was powerful though because he really deep down feel like he can make nationals. He really feel like he could do it, right? And that's the thing with belief. When you believe in yourself, believe something can happen. It's like your mindset shift, right? You start finding new ways to make something work. You start finding new ideas. You get more creative. Use your time better. It's like opportunities that was not once there in front of you are now there in front of you because when you believe in yourself so much, you're going to create those opportunities. You're going to do the work because you know that on the other side of putting this work in and utilizing what you have, you know that you're going to see great results from it, right? So I kid you not, after his first year for transferring schools, right? He did better than what he did at his old college, right? So he knew that following year, right? So he was telling me like throughout that summer, he invested into a training plan, right? He in the gym, in the gym like lifting weights Monday through Friday. He working out like sprinting and conditioning and stuff 5 days a week. He locked in. He locked in on his diet, hydrating, working out, running. He's so locked in to the point where it's like he's strong believing in himself, right? It's like when you got that vision in your head, when you dream about something, you know it can happen. You put in the work in. Can no one tell you otherwise, right? When you believe, you know deep down in your heart that you can make it happen. You're going to find a way to make it happen. That's what he did. He like, okay, let me just get a little bit better so I can make it. Then next year, let me just get a little bit more better. Then this year, he like, okay, if I go all in, I not even just get a little bit better. I could get so much better that I could be undeniable that I have no choice but making the nationals because my times will show for itself, right? So going into going to that year, right? Late as the season went on, he got faster and faster, right? Faster, right? He was a 400 hurdler, right? But in the open four, he took off like 3 seconds in the open 400. 3 seconds. That is a lot of time to take off in the 400. His open 100 time got a lot better. He made on the 4x1 team to go to nationals. Like he did his thing. He made on the 4x1 team to make it go to nationals. He wasn't that fast, but he got faster. He made a way for him to be on the 4x1 for nationals, right? Then on top of that too, right? Not only that, but he also worked on his technique. He drilled often. He's very educated in his field too. He drilled off. He drilled and drilled and drilled. So he got better at his craft. That's the thing, right? Do you want to be good enough just to get by, or you want to work on your craft so much that you undeniable, you very educated, like you know it, you know like the back of your head. You work on it so much, just like that you can't even miss. Just imagine that you work on something so much that it becomes second nature to you. Or do you just want to work on enough where you can just get by, you can be decent enough, like everybody else decent enough? Like in order to separate yourself from everybody else, you got to perfect your craft a lot more than they do, so you can be so undeniable that it's just hard to tell you no. Or it's just hard to not see results from it. It's hard to not take yourself away from the competition. You get what I'm saying? Think about like when you working out, you going to the gym consistently for a few years, you dieting consistently, sleeping consistently, hydrating consistently. If you someone that takes supplements, you on your supplements consistency. You in the gym grinding, right? A few years from now, you worked on your crap. You work in the gym so much that you work on your body so much that your physique is undeniable. Like people have no choice but to acknowledge your physique. They have no choice but to acknowledge what you look like. You go places, people notice. It's like because it's like you put in so much work. It's hard to not notice you. How can you not notice somebody that's that locked in that they get the results from the work they put in? You get what I'm saying? It's hard to not acknowledge that, right? So back to my friend. So around the second and third meet before Nationals came around, he popped off and ran a crazy time where he was sitting at fourth in the country, literally sitting at fourth in the country in track and field for the 400 hurdlers. 400 hurdles. And I knew it was going to happen. The reason why I knew it was going to happen because each year he got a little bit more better. Each year he got a little bit more better. And I'm like, okay, this year he's so locked in, he's so focused that his belief is so strong that that's the thing. When you believe so much, your focus level shift. The work you put in shift. It shifts so much that he was so locked in that he just gave his all. He put his all into it, and that's why I just knew that he was going to he was going to see the results that he was looking for. There was no if or buts about it. So I was waiting to see him qualify for nationals. So when he finally qualified, right? He qualified early in the season. I mean, 3 meets before the season was over, I think. Sent that fourth and eight. I'm like, he secured his spot because there's no way that he just finna let his foot off the gas. Bro worked way too hard to come in and hit this crazy time and just leave it at that, right? It all came from belief. So when he believed in himself, he made the best of his opportunities. Like there was this one hurdle I seen, right? He was shoveling snow off the track. He was creating his own hurdles, right? Because he believed in himself so much. It was like, let me create my own hurdles so I can go do what I do. Let me go shovel the track so I can go out and hurdle on the track. Because he believed so much that he went and done what he needed to do because he know that it would pay off. Like how can you not be motivated? How can you not be inspired by a man who's grinding, do what he need to do? And not only that, he get results from what he's looking for. We all know in life things don't always go as planned, right? But when this man put the work in and things go as planned, like how can you not be inspired and motivated? Because that lets you know there's a chance for you to put the work in an area in your life and see results from it. No matter what it could be. It could be rugby, tennis, soccer, baseball, football, any sport out there, wrestling. You can always work on something in your sport. You can work on your technique. You can work on your physique. You can work on your diet. You can work on your knowledge. You can work on being more coachable so the coach can teach you better. There's always something you can work on in your sport so you can become undeniable in that sport. So if people have no choice but to acknowledge the greatness you have created over the years, right? People are a huge fan of Kobe Bryant because his work ethic. Not only his work ethic, but he works so hard. He actually see results from his work that he hard to not say he's a great athlete. Same thing with Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady was another athlete who put the work in consistently that it was hard to say that he would not the GOAT because he put the work in. His work shows from the results he gotten from putting the work in. So my friend, right, he made it to Nationals. He went to Nationals, right? He told me he tripped and fell over a hurdle, right? So he said it's all right. I'm an All American next year. Just like that, he told me. I asked him like, bro, what happened? He said I tripped and fell over the hurdle. He said it's all right. Next year I'm All American. So that belief, right? He like, okay, I made it nationals. Let me turn my belief up just a little bit more. Let me turn my belief up to the point where I'm going to make it a nationals, an All American, and get this trophy and this medal. So you know what he did the following year? He went an All American. He got top 8, and he got that trophy. He got that medal, all because he believed in himself. When he believed in himself, he put the work in. If you don't believe in yourself, how you gonna put the work in, right? You gotta build that foundation first. A part of building that foundation is that belief system. When you believe in yourself deep down in your heart, you know that you can get the results. As long as you put the work in, you're more likely to put the work in. Not only that, you're going to create work. You're going to create ways you can put the work in, right? Because I'm confident that my YouTube channel is going to inspire many and many of people, right? So I consistently want to find ways I could post videos. I could be in a grocery store. I posted YouTube videos in Bucky yesterday. 'Cause I believe my YouTube channel. I believe that one day it's gonna do what it needs to do and inspire people, right? So like I'm out of town right now. Even being out of town, I'm still recording a YouTube video, still posting it. I'm still finding like a camera setup that I can make right at home. I'm still finding ways to make videos because I believe in my YouTube channel so much that I'm finding ways, right? You know what I'm saying? When you got someone around you that believe in you, they're gonna find ways they could help you because they believe that you could do it. Even when you don't believe that you could do it, people around you that believe you could do it, they're gonna find ways for you to make it happen. So like when he All American at nationals, I shed a tear because it showed me that how powerful belief is. That when you believe in yourself so much, there are great chances because we all know like things don't always go as planned, but there are so much great chances that things can happen. That determination and that motivation you gain from self from from believing yourself is undeniable. But yeah, like I really appreciate my friend because throughout my time in college, since I know him, he showed me that putting the work in and doing the things even when no one's watching or behind closed doors, whatever you want to call it, just putting the work in and just working on your craft, working your technique, working on becoming more knowledgeable. All comes back from belief because he believed in himself no matter what. He didn't really get nervous because he believed in himself that much. He know that as long as I do everything I need to do, that it will pay off. But yeah, that's a YouTube video for today. This YouTube video is made for belief, and let this be one of the most powerful videos I made on belief yet. Thank you so much for watching. I pray. I mean, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I pray that everything go good for you moving forward. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for many more videos to come.